us down. So close your eyes and melt away. In the middle of the night, I can dream away. Change what I like and go back to the future again. In the middle of the night, gonna scream your name. Bring you to life and go back to the future again. In the middle of the night. Come close now, let me tell you a lie. Wow, child, you got me running through the turnstile. Baby girl, we better make it worthwhile. You're gonna get my love today. You are a sweet dream with a tender heart and a beautiful smile. So I'll let you go and dream for a while. Wow, child, you got me coming out of exile. Baby girl, you know I'm liking your style. You're gonna get my love today. She golden, she lives for me. Says she lives for me, ovation. Her motivation, she comes round and she comes round to me. And I make you smile, it's like a drug for you. Do ever what you wanted to, I'm coming over you. Keep on smiling what we go through. One stop to the rhythm that divides you. And I speak to you like the chorus to the birds. Says another line like a coder with a curse. I come in like a freak show, takes the stage. We give him the game she plays. She say, I want something else to get me through this semi-charm kind of life. Baby, baby, I want something else. I'm not listening when you say goodbye.
She was a bad girl, nevertheless.
myself, not my best. Felt like I failed the test. But every tear has been a lesson. Rejection can be God's protection. Long, hard road to get that redemption, but no shortcuts to a blessing. Yeah, I'm faithful. Scratch that, baby, I'm grateful. Gotta say it's really been a while, but now I got back that smile. I'm so faithful. Scratch that, baby, I'm grateful. Now you see me shine from a mile. Finally got back that smile. I'm 2.0, remodeled. Used to be dull, now I sparkle. Had a piece of humble pie. That eagle trick saved my life. Now I got a smile like Lionel Richie. Big and bright, need shades just to see me. Trying to stay alive.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Touro University Nevada Spring Commencement Ceremony. As we begin our ceremony, we ask each of you to show your respect for our students and their families by turning off all cell phones and by taking children outside should they become disruptive. For your convenience, photographs are being taken by a professional photographer during the ceremony. Let the processional begin. Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to introduce Dr. Andrew Priest, Provost of Touro University, Nevada.
It gives me great pleasure to convene the Touro University of Nevada Spring Commencement on this beautiful Southern Nevada afternoon. With the spirit of unity, respect, and love for all of humanity, I would like to acknowledge our nation's newest holiday, Juneteenth, and welcome you and thank you for joining us as we honor this extraordinary group of graduates to the new Dollar Loan Center. I'd like to thank the City of Henderson and Mayor Deborah March for their support in hosting our ceremony today. I now ask you to stand and remain standing as the Civil Air Patrol, Jack Schofield Cadet Squadron, present the colors. Miss Christy Molaski, a friend and longtime supporter of Touro, Nevada, performs the national anthem. Will the Civil Air Patrol please present the colors?
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
At this time, I will ask Rabbi Rubin to offer the invocation.
Good afternoon. It is a pleasure to be here today to celebrate with family and friends this important milestone in your professional lives. You've worked hard and will serve your community well as physical therapists, occupational therapists, nurses, and educators. Your work as healers and educators is critical to our society. You will help your fellow citizens lead long and healthy lives and serve as role models by creating a culture of caring. You carry forward not only the professional oaths and ethical principles of your professions, but also the commitment to social justice and responsibility at the heart of Jewish tradition and at the core of the mission of Touro University, Nevada. The care and kindness you will bring to all you serve will be mitzvos, great blessings for our families and our communities. I will now recite the Berchas Kohanim, known as the priestly blessing, in which you wish you joy and success in your careers and all the journeys life sets before you. Yivarecha Adonai v'yishmerecha. May the Lord bless you and guard you. Yoyer Adonai panav elecha v'yichuneka. May the Lord shine his countenance toward you and be gracious to you. Yisa Adonai panav elecha v'yasem lecha shalom. May the Lord lift up his countenance toward you and give you peace. To all of today's graduates, it is a pleasure to bless you in the work you are committing to in the name of a better society. Congratulations to all of our graduates.
Please be seated. Thank you, Rabbi Rubin. Touro University, Nevada is a Jewish-sponsored institution of higher learning. Rabbi Rubin provides support for us in a variety of ways, and we are grateful for his work throughout the university community. Please join me in thanking the Civil Air Patrol, vocalist Ms. Christy Molaski, for that wonderful presentation of our national anthem. It It is my pleasure to welcome all of you today, students, faculty, staff, families and friends, university leadership, and most of all, today's graduates from the College of Health and Human Services. Commencement is one of the most significant events in the life of a university and its students. Today, we celebrate the achievements of our graduates and remember to thank those who laid the foundation for their accomplishments. Today is the day all the sacrifice, hard work, long days, and all-nighters have finally paid off. Graduates, you have achieved your goal. Today is the first day of the rest of your life. It is my sincerest wish for each and every one of you, as I would wish for my own children, that as you do well, that you also do good. A little over 2 years ago, it would have been unfathomable for any of us to predict we would all be quarantined due to a worldwide pandemic. Since the beginning of the pandemic, our Touro students have stepped up without hesitation to help meet the needs of our community. I am so incredibly proud when I think of the ways the Touro, Nevada family came together during the pandemic. Our students don scrubbed and provides hundreds of screenings for COVID. We delivered thousands of much-needed masks. Our students made grocery deliveries to local seniors and first responders and provided critical tutoring for school children. And we have helped administer thousands of vaccines to our community. Because of these invaluable experiences, our students can say they played a critical role in helping to save lives during this pandemic. The acts of courage and selflessness displayed over these challenging years gives me so much hope for our future. I want to thank our students and faculty for stepping up and making a difference. Life may be unpredictable, but your role as healers and educators has never been more critical. Today, you transition into the next phase of your career. You will be the compassionate and dedicated leaders who will help so many in need during this pandemic and long after our communities continue returning to what will inevitably be the next normal. So today, we celebrate you, all that you've done to reach this milestone in your life, and all that you will do for mankind. Thank you for entrusting Touro with your education. I'm very proud to count you among our alumni and see you now as leaders and mentors for future generations of Touro students. You are a part of the early history of this dynamic and remarkable university. I am grateful for your faith, your confidence, your involvement, and your future success. I am proud to say that among our graduates and faculty and staff are active members and veterans of the United States Armed Forces. I am delighted that we are able to provide honor cords to the military personnel and veterans who are part of the campus community. These graduates, faculty, and staff, together with family members and friends who serve our country, may not be able to be with us today because of their service, but they deserve our recognition and thanks. Would the graduates, faculty, and staff who are active members or veterans please stand and join me in acknowledging their service to our country. Each of our graduates has a unique story and a unique path that led him or her to Touro. Some came from families of occupational therapists, physical therapists, nurses, or other healthcare providers or educators, ready to jump in and make their mark on their professions. Others were seeking an entirely new path, a second or even a third career where they could serve the community and make a greater difference in the world. Our graduates are a diverse group, but they all share a strength of character and a commitment that reflects our university's mission and our shared values of social justice, intellectual pursuit, and service to humanity. Graduates, whether you are the first in your family to earn a degree or the latest in a long line of professionals in your field, your family members have played an important role in your success. I'd like to ask the graduates to join me in a well-deserved round of applause for the loved ones who have been able to see what you've been doing and have supported your journey that brought you here today. This day also celebrates the relationship between you as students and your faculty, many of whom have served as mentors and trusted advisors, as well as teachers. Your graduation is a wonderful tribute to that relationship and to the work of the faculty. I have never worked with a more professional and devoted group of people. Please join me in acknowledging a talented group of scholars, the Touro faculty. Today's ceremony commemorates both the accomplishments of your academic career and your continuing commitment to service. Not only have you faced some of the most difficult and intense educational challenges imaginable, you have also accepted the responsibilities that come along with serving your fellow man and, in turn, serving your community. You are a special group of people, and we will all benefit from the work you will do. One of the pleasures of leading a small campus is that feeling that we are all part of an extended family. I couldn't be prouder of your accomplishments, and I am truly honored to share this special moment in your lives. I would like to now introduce the members of the platform party. Please hold your applause until the entire platform party has been introduced. Members of the platform party, please stand when your name has been called and remain standing until all have been introduced. Rabbi Zechariah Rubin, Dr. Robert Askey, Dean of the College of Health and Human Services, Dr. Phil Tompkins, Dean of the Division of Student Affairs, Dr. Laura Yavitz, Vice Provost and Associate Vice President, Office of Institutional Effectiveness, Ms. Dina Potestio, Vice President for Advancement, Dr. Teresa Tarrant, Director of the School of Nursing, Dr. James McKivigan, the Interim Director of the School of Physical Therapy, Dr. Robinati, Director of the School of Occupational Therapy, Dr. Patricia Henry, our Director of the School of Education. And our student speakers, Dr. Peace Moenga, a graduate of the DNP Nursing Program, and Dr. Isaac Lee, a graduate of the OTD, Occupational Therapy Doctorate Program. Thank you. Touro University in Nevada is part of a larger Jewish-sponsored higher education enterprise. The Touro system, founded in 1970 by Dr. Bernard Lander, has grown from a men's college with just 35 students to more than 19,000 students studying at 30 different universities and colleges in 4 different countries. The president and chief executive officer of the Touro University system, Dr. Alan Kadish, regrets that he will not be able to join us personally today. However, he did send a video of congratulations that we can now view.
Good afternoon, graduates, faculty, administrators, family, and friends. Welcome to the Touro University, Nevada 2022 commencement. First, I'd like to recognize the great leadership at the college here. Shelley Berkeley, the Senior Provost for Touro University's Western Division, Dr. Andrew Priest, Provost and Chief Academic Officer at Touro University, Nevada, and Dr. Robert Askey, Dean of the College of Health and Human Services at TUN. Today, along with each of you, I want to congratulate the graduates on a successful academic year and degree under extraordinarily difficult circumstances. You, the graduates, have shown the ability to persevere, and under the great leadership at Touro University, Nevada, have made it through the toughest time in higher education that anyone can remember. The resilience you've learned will serve you well going forward into the future. It's also a time I want to congratulate and thank your family, friends, and other supporters. School is always a challenging time when support and help is important, both practical and emotional. But these past couple of years, it's been even more crucially important. And so, on behalf of Touro and our graduates, I want to thank all of those who have supported our students throughout these difficult times. The challenging programs at Touro have helped build a foundation for your future, both personally and professionally. And although it's been a challenge, those skills of being willing to adapt to change and being able to succeed despite difficult circumstances are things that will serve you well for the rest of your lives, both personally and professionally. When you look back at this time, you will likely refer to it in the same way that our grandparents did the Great Depression or World War II. A time of tremendous hardship, but a time where those who successfully made it through developed the skills that served them well through the rest of their lives. At Touro, we've learned not only how to take care of ourselves, but also give back to the community. And I'm very proud of the work that Touro, Nevada, and our students have done to help the community during the COVID pandemic. Graduates, this is not the end. We welcome you as Touro alumni. We welcome you to a future of success. Stay in touch with your classmates, your professors, the administration. Let us know how you're doing. Come back and visit, and remain proud parts of the Touro family. The world is a complicated place these days, and we need dedicated professionals in healthcare and in education to help the world succeed going forward. We believe that at Touro we've provided you the foundation for that, and hope that you succeed as we know you will. Congratulations, class of 2022. Now more than ever, we need you. Good luck.
Thank you, Dr. Kadish. Now the College Dean will say a few words of welcome. Please join me in welcoming Dr. Robert Askey, Dean of the College of Health and Human Services, to the podium.
Thank you, Dr. Priest. Good afternoon, graduates. I want to congratulate you on this incredible milestone. Think about how you first began your Touro journey. Now think about what you've accomplished to get to this moment. You've completed your degree under extraordinary circumstances. Our world has been forever changed by the COVID-19 pandemic. But seeing you all here today and knowing how hard you all worked to get here brings me great hope for the future. You chose to advance your education, to better yourselves, and to better our world. You managed to do it amid a global pandemic. I'm amazed by your dedication and inspired by your strength and your character. You are a source of inspiration for future healthcare providers and educators everywhere. Our world needs more people like you, especially during times like these. When you leave here today, remember that your career is just beginning. I know each of you will go on to accomplish great things. You will save lives and affect countless people who are looking for you or for your knowledge. Remember what it took to get here and know that you have everything you need to make this world a better place. Congratulations, class of 2022.
Thank you, Dr. Askey, for your thoughtful words. At Touro, we believe that commencement ceremony should reflect the thoughts and feelings of our graduates. So 2 outstanding individuals have been asked to speak to represent their college and their colleagues. The first is Peace Mwenga, representing the Doctor of Nursing Practice program. Peace was born and raised in Kenya, Africa, and came to the United States at the age of 18. Peace received her master's degree from Texas Women's University and is currently a family nurse practitioner in California. She is thrilled to have her parents here all the way from Kenya to see her graduate. Please welcome Peace Mwenga to the podium.
My fellow graduates, it's such an honor to speak to you today. So I was debating whether to submit my speech 3 months before graduation, because what if I don't make it? What if in the end I fail one class and I have this whole speech prepared, and I was thinking, am I jinxing myself, or am I simply failing to plan? Then I remembered a saying that my parents used to say to us at the end of each semester, no matter how we performed. And that saying was, the pot breaks at the door. You see, in many rural areas in my country, Kenya, people used to fetch water from the river daily, and they carried this water in pots made of clay. Oftentimes, the source of water was miles away from home, which meant carrying the pot filled with water either on your head or your back all the way home. Now, some people, as they got closer home, obviously tired, would start loosening their grip on the pot. They would feel relieved that they are now finally home, not realizing that the work is yet to be completed. So it's right at home, once they loosen their grip, that the pot slips from their hands and breaks, spilling all of the water. Hence the saying, the pot breaks at the door. Now for us graduates today, we are finally home at the finish line. And we're probably exhausted from all the work we've done here, and we are slowly starting to loosen the grip, forgetting that now the real work starts. The opportunity to finally put what we've learned in practice is now. So as we go out there in the world, there will be moments that make us want to loosen our grip. Those moments may feel like getting discouraged after that job search or after your first attempt. It may look like getting distracted by negative self-talk, but I'm here to remind you that you've prepared for this. You have done so during one of the hardest periods when the world was facing a pandemic, and you've shown that you're equal to the task. So don't loosen your grip until the pot is safely on the floor. So as we prepare to make a difference in the world, there are many times when we'll want to give up, but don't. Rest if you must. Take a minute, breathe, but don't loosen the grip on your dreams. This is just the beginning of a wonderful journey. Congratulations to all of us. Thank you all.
Thank you, Peace. Our next speaker, representing the Occupational Therapy Doctorate program, is Isaac Lee. Isaac completed his bachelor's degree in biological sciences from Arizona State University and a master's in academic advising from Kansas State University before coming to Touro, Nevada. After graduation, Isaac plans to stay in Nevada and work in hand therapy. Please welcome Isaac Lee to the podium.
Good afternoon, family, friends, and the graduating class of 2022. I welcome each and every one of you, as those before me have, to this very special moment. I'm so very honored to be here congratulating all of you. These last few years have been grueling with endless hours of studying, examinations, clinical rotations, and for some, more crying than we'd often like to admit. Could anyone have predicted that as we learned about the drastic effects of unbalanced nutrition, sleep deprivation, anxiety, or social isolation, that these weren't only traits that we saw in our patients, but ones that we saw in ourselves? We may have stressed, struggled, and worked tirelessly, but we also learned and adapted. And I'm grateful to say that we came out all right. Not only did we endure the normal rigors of school, we did so through a pandemic, and how many classes can say they did that? Now, my mother would often tell me about the beautiful effect that smiling can have on those around me. And I recently watched a movie, albeit a cheesy one that I'm a little embarrassed to say out loud, but it really inspired me to consider the importance of smiling. I've concluded that each of us have at least 4 different smiles. The first type arising from humor, when someone or something makes us laugh. The second, born from kindness. The third type of smile sneaks up on us when we least expect it. Finally, the fourth is that bright smile whenever we think or talk about our loved ones. However, I'd like to challenge all of you to add a 5th smile. This smile is super special because it's the smile that you give to your first, second, third, up to and including the last patient of the day. It's when you realize that your presence and your care will leave a lasting impression on them. This smile, like the other 4, is a genuine smile. It comes naturally because you're truly making a difference in the lives of your patients. The cool thing about smiles is they're contagious. So how about we try it out now? Turn to the person next to you and give them your biggest and brightest smile. Now, each and every one of us has been through a lot, and if you ever find yourself questioning, wondering, or wavering about future challenges, remember today and carry your smile with you. Tap into this moment and these memories and make this day a forever golden memory. That is what I've created and captured for myself. This memory I have of being here with all of you will be one that I cherish for the rest of my life. That, along with a genuine smile, is a winning combination. So when life seems uncertain and challenges come your way, just smile. Now I'd like to leave you all with a short stanza from Maya Angelou's Still I Rise. Just like moons and like suns, with the certainty of tides, just like hope springing high, still I'll rise. What we once believed unimaginable, unattainable, or impossible, we rose, we achieved, and we accomplished. Yes, our futures are uncertain, and we might have some trepidation of what may come tomorrow, but know that even when tomorrow comes, we will rise. And this feeling you have right now in this room, surrounded by friends, family, and boundless love, will never fade. Thank you all, and congratulations.
Thank you, Isaac. Let's give both of our speakers another round of applause. This past academic year, the Doctor of Education program tragically lost one of its own students, Ms. Michelle Chapin. We would like to honor her memory during today's ceremony. At this time, I invite Dr. Robert Askey, Dean of the College of Health and Human Services, who also was critical in developing the Doctor of Education program, back to the podium.
Thank you, Dr. Priest. Joining us today is Michelle's husband, Mr. Jay Chapin. I'd like to invite him to join me on stage at this time. Michelle was a special education teacher for the Clark County School District for many years and valued education more than anything. She had 3 master's degrees and was working on her Doctor of Education here at Touro University, Nevada. Learning is what drove her every day, and she sought a never-ending stream of knowledge. She often joked with her husband that once she finished her doctorate, she wasn't going to respond to anybody that didn't call her Dr. Chapin. Jay has a feeling she wasn't entirely joking about that. Michelle's untimely passing left a void in her family, her community, and within the School of Education. Her presence in today's graduating class is being honored by the placement of her hood over the first chair of graduates. Michelle had completed many of the necessary requirements for the completion of the Doctor of Education degree. Therefore, by the power vested in me as Dean of the College of Health and Human Services, I posthumously bestow upon Michelle Jeanette Chapin the degree of Doctor of Education with all rights and privileges pertaining thereto. Thank you, Jay, for being part of today's ceremony. You and Michelle will always be part of the Touro University Nevada family. Please join me one more time in recognizing Dr. Chapin's accomplishments.
Thank you, Dr. Askey, and God bless you, Mr. Chapin. Now, for the moment we have all been waiting for, it is time to confer the degrees upon this year's graduates. Will Dean Askey please stand? Dean Askey, it is my understanding from you that these candidates have fulfilled the requirements of the degrees that we award today. Will all of the graduates please stand? You have been recommended to me by your academic dean and distinguished faculty. Therefore, by the authority vested in me by the President and members of the Board of Trustees of Touro University, I now confer upon the graduates who have successfully completed their degree requirements the appropriate degrees with all the rights, honors, and privileges pertaining thereto. I congratulate you and encourage you to take seriously the responsibilities that come with being an educated professional and productive individual in today's society. We commend you for accomplishing this special milestone in your academic career, and we welcome you as the most recent alumni of Touro University, Nevada. Please be seated. At this time, the degree candidates will be presented and acknowledged by the dean or the director of their program. For our doctoral degrees, in honor of their achievement here today, we will refer to each of them as doctor as their name is read. Each student's conferral date will occur heretofore based on their assigned date. Please welcome Dr. Teresa Tarrant, Director of the School of Nursing. Will the graduates for the Bachelor of Science in Nursing please come forward?
I am pleased to present the candidates for the Bachelor of Science in Nursing degree. I will congratulate the students and present them with their diploma.
Patricia Lanzaro. And Tina Williamson.
Congratulations to the graduates of the School of Nursing. In higher education, there is a tradition for students who receive their bachelor's degree. Can both of you folks who just got your bachelor's degree take your tassel, move it from the right side to the left side? This action symbolizes your transition from a degree candidate to your status as a university graduate. Please join me in congratulating the graduates who received their Bachelor of Science in Nursing degree. Please be seated. I'd like to welcome Dr. Tarrant back to the podium to present the degree and certificate candidates from the Master of Science in Nursing program. Will the graduates please come forward? Dr. Tarrant.
Good afternoon. I will present the candidates for the degree of Master of Science in Nursing, as well as the Postmaster Certificate. Dr. Samantha Peckham and Dr. Francine Clegg will hood the graduates. I will congratulate the students and present them with their diploma or certificate.
Sudabe Abdi. Fazia Ahmed. Cynthia Alvarez. Nicholas Arnold. Alliday Barone. Shane Boxey. Abraham Joshua Cubwai. Jennifer Calabrese. Christine Crouch. John Paolo Domingo. Leah Harris. Ranella Havade Yulande. Camilla Maurice Lau. Bryce Levitt. Melissa Leva. Emily Martin. Sarah McMurtry. Carlinda Pasquale. Leanne Keeson. Natalie Sidholm. Joanna Sotelo. Leah Tapia Nichols. And Megan Vergeth.
Congratulations, graduates. Please be seated. Lastly, for the School of Nursing, I will present the candidates for the degree of Doctor of Nursing Practice. Dr. Julie Estrella will hood the graduates. In some cases, students will be hooded by a close relative or mentor. I will congratulate the students and present them with their diploma.
Dr. Jasmine Bosley, hooded by preceptor Dr. Liberty Macias. Dr. Cynthia Cruz Porto, hooded by TU1 faculty Dr. Tracy Johnson Glover. All right. Dr. Christine Emenike Anyarobi. Dr. Peace Moinga, hooded by Father Enoch Moinga. Dr. Lena Joseph. Dr. Kocharani Joseph. Dr. Christine Chrysostomo. Dr. Chi Ogundu. Dr. Elizabeth Solomon. And let's please welcome back Dr. Cynthia Cruz Porto. Hooded by TUN faculty Dr. Tracy Johnson Glover.
Thanks for being such a trooper, Dr. Glover. Please join me in congratulating the graduates from the School of Nursing. At this time, please welcome Dr. James McKivigan, the Interim Director of the School of Physical Therapy, to present the candidates for the Doctor of Physical Therapy. Will the graduates please come forward? Dr. McKivigan.
I am pleased to present the candidates for the Doctor of Physical Therapy. Dr. Andrew Mills and Dr. Lawrence Contreras will hood the graduates. In some cases, students will be hooded by a close relative or mentor. I will congratulate the students and present them with their diploma.
Dr. Carissa Gribben, hooded by her brother, Dr. Trevor Heppy. Dr. Michaela Rowe, hooded by sister Dr. Jenny Rowe. The following students will be hooded by TUN faculty member Dr. Jacqueline Randa. Dr. Natalia Baheshti. Dr. Adrian Connolly. Dr. Tigran Demirchian. Dr. Michaela Dugos. Dr. Chloe Nieves. Dr. Mikhail Warner. The following students will be hooded by TUN faculty member Dr. Lawrence Contreras. Dr. Braden Bennett. Dr. Drake Chavis. Dr. Chadwick D. Gregorio. Dr. Crislin Julian. Dr. Aaron Gerardo. Dr. Benjamin Kong. Dr. Danielle Labrador. Dr. Paul Lancero. Dr. Kelly McCracken. Dr. Darby O'Brien. Dr. Carmen Shudo. Dr. David Whittle. Dr. Jamie Alliger. Dr. Richard Ankney. Dr. Zachary Bradley. Dr. Quinn Eldridge. Dr. Joshua Ennis. Dr. Chelsea Giannini. Dr. Peter Johnson. Dr. Song Jae Kwan. Dr. Jose Labanino Ramos. Dr. Michael Lake. Dr. Nicholas Lee. Dr. Stephen McCooch. Dr. Kevin McLean. Dr. Timothy Pollard. Dr. Devin Sakamaki. Dr. Jordan Serrano. And Dr. David Wallum.
Please join me in congratulating the graduates of the Doctor of Physical Therapy. Graduates, you may be seated. Please welcome Dr. Robinati, Director of the School of Occupational Therapy, who will present the candidates for the Occupational Therapy Doctorate. Will the graduates please come forward? Dr. Adi.
Thank you. It is a momentous day, one in which you will be able to celebrate despite the barriers you faced. You have shown unprecedented grit and perseverance. Now today is your day to celebrate. You are part of a historic accomplishment for the department as you represent the first full cohort of doctorate students. You are the reason for the department's success in being able to provide a doctoral degree. It is hard to believe 3 years ago you began this journey as a student, but today the faculty and staff is privileged to welcome you as a professional colleague. Today, I would also like to acknowledge the members of Pi Theta Epsilon, the Honor Society for Occupational Therapy students. These students will be wearing a cord to indicate their membership and leadership dedication to the profession. I will now present the candidates for the Occupational Therapy Doctorate. Dr. Johnny Ryder and Dr. Kristen Leach will hood the graduates. In some cases, the students will be hooded by a close mentor or close relative. I will congratulate the students and present them with their diploma.
Dr. Vivian Trong, hooded by TUN faculty Dr. Robin Adi. Dr. Carissa Boyd, hooded by sister Dr. Krista Boyd. Dr. Patricia Davies, hooded by mother Teresa Davies. Dr. Japheth Myko, hooded by father, Dr. Roderick Myko. Dr. Monica Tay, hooded by father, Dr. David Tay. Dr. Tiffany Ma, hooded by TUN faculty, Dr. Katie Capistran. Dr. Elijah Boston, hooded by Aunt Antoinette Kimbrough. The following students will be hooded by TUN faculty member Dr. Shannon Martin, Dr. Christine Hong, Dr. Casey Gomez Javier, Dr. Isaac Lee, Dr. Kiana Zayu, The following students will be hooded by TUN faculty member Dr. Johnny Ryder. Dr. Darkashan Ali. Dr. Samantha Fenner. Dr. Savannah Slater. Dr. Alyssa Sauerwein. Dr. Soraya Van Duren Smith. Dr. Andrea Alcantar. Dr. Olivia Ariola. Dr. Adam Carter. Dr. Courtney Clayton. Dr. Brandon Contreras. Dr. Mary Dizador. Dr. Paula Jane Domingo. Dr. Morgan Fuller. Dr. Sierra Kay. Dr. Grace Kruger. Dr. Deanna Marañan Velasco. Dr. Jasmine Pearson. Dr. Reva Rakin. Dr. Mary Roth. Dr. Morgan Scacchetti. And Dr. Brian Thompson.
I will now lead the OT graduates in the occupational therapy oath. I invite any occupational therapists in the audience to stand and join us in reciting the oath. The oath can be located in your program. Please say along with me. In the belief that all humans are unique and have potential to be realized, I pledge myself to the conscientious and judicial practice of my profession. I solemnly declare that I will hold and keep inviolate whatever I may learn of the lives of my clients and to be an active advocate for their right to live full and meaningful lives. Seeking to serve and being cognizant of the need to maintain my competence, I will strive to continue my professional growth. To this end, and my work may be successful, I will strive for greater knowledge, skill, understanding, and compassion in the discharge of my duties. It is with dignity and pride that I prepare to join my colleagues in occupational therapy and pledge to uphold the integrity of our profession to the greater good of all we serve. Thank you. Congratulations.
Please join me in congratulating the graduates of the Occupational Therapy doctoral degree. Please welcome back Dr. Askey to present the candidates for the Doctor of Education. Will the graduate, Kathy, please come forward?
I am pleased to present the candidate for the Doctor of Education, Dr. Patricia Henry, will hood the graduate. I will congratulate the student and present them with their diploma.
Please put your hands together for the one and only Dr. Catherine Godfrey.
Please join me in congratulating Kathy and all of our graduates today. All great universities engender a sense of loyalty among their graduates. Alumni come together to participate in major university events, to celebrate long-standing traditions, or to provide much-needed support to their university. Here to welcome graduates to the growing and impressive group of alumni from Touro University, Nevada, is Ms. Dina Potestio, Vice President for Advancement. Dina.
Congratulations, graduates. I love hearing the cheers as you walk across the stage. I don't think there's anything better. Congratulations. On behalf of the Office of Advancement and Alumni Relations, I want to welcome the graduates of this year's spring commencement as the newest alumni of Touro University, Nevada. The challenges you faced and the sacrifices you've made to reach where you are today speak directly to your passion, drive, and commitment to becoming the leaders of tomorrow. Your dedication and perseverance have helped you reach your goals, and I know you will enjoy this special day with your family, friends, and classmates. With the tools and experience you gained during your time at Touro, you will fill a significant need in healthcare and education, both for our communities and our world. As a graduate of Touro University, Nevada, you share a deep connection with over 5,500 alumni who graduated before you. I encourage you to stay connected with the university and to strengthen the relationships with your Touro family. I ask you, as alumni, to share your time and talents and help build a stronger community for Touro by mentoring, becoming a preceptor, and becoming involved in our online community. In return, you have our commitment to keep you informed and involved with the university. You will always be proud of the degree you received today, that you earned today. I wish you the utmost success in all your future endeavors beyond the classroom. Congratulations, class of 2022. And now, please welcome Rabbi Rubin back to the podium to address the significance of the shofar. Following the sounding of the shofar, Dr. Philip Tompkins, Dean of Students, will offer closing remarks.
The shofar is a musical instrument formed from the horn of a ram. The shofar was first used by the Jewish nation at the giving of the Torah at Sinai. It was also used to notify the Jewish people in the wilderness of any communal gatherings. The shofar is used as well every year on Rosh Hashanah, marking the Jewish New Year, a new beginning. The shofar has a mournful sound invoking repentance from us and God's forgiveness of our iniquities and shortcomings. This commencement is an important assembly. And for the graduates, a new beginning. Let us all embrace the lessons of the shofar. At this time, I will sound the shofar.
Thank you, Rabbi Rubin, for sharing the tradition of the shofar with us today, this afternoon. Today has been a day to remember. To our graduates, many accolades for what you've accomplished. You now stand on the precipice to go forward and make an even more profound mark on our society in the healthcare and education fields, respectively. To the parents, family, friends, partners, and spouses here celebrating your graduates' accomplishments, thank you for your presence. I know the sacrifices and support that you have offered those walking across the stage today are two of the key reasons why we are able to celebrate these student successes. As the Dean of Students, I get the privilege of interacting with Touro students day in and day out. Through each of my interactions, you have left me with hope and positive expectation. I have found in my time working at Touro that our students are smart, motivated, and generous. These qualities have come through even during this time when you were required to be so committed and singularly focused on your own learning. I encourage you to remember every day the reasons that you chose your profession. Remember that you went into this work to make a difference in the lives of others. Remember that you sat at your graduation feeling optimistic, hopeful, and encouraged. Hold on to that. If things get tough some days,
and they almost certainly will, try to stop and think about how you feel today. I wish each of you the success and happiness you deserve. We ask that members of the audience remain in the stands until the platform party, faculty, and students have completed the recessional. The graduates will be able to join their family and friends outside the venue. Dr. Andrew Priest, Provost of Touro University, Nevada, will lead the recessional. Let the recessional begin.